Okay, in this lesson we're going to be talking about interest. The first thing we need to know is there's two kinds of interest. There's simple interest and compound interest. When dealing with simple interest, we use the formula I equals PRT, where I is the amount of simple interest that is accrued, P is the principal amount, that's the amount you actually start with, R is the rate of interest per annum as a decimal. So we don't put the rate in as 9% like that, we put it as in decimal, which of course is 0.09, so that's 9%. T is time in years. Alright, remember when using this formula, the interest must be added to the principal to find out how much is to be paid back. Alright, so let's look at a simple interest example. $20,000 is borrowed for 5 years at an interest rate of 9.5%. So there's some interesting bits of information. The interest is calculated using simple interest. Find the amount of interest charged over the period. The first thing I do is I write my formula. I equals PRT. Alright. Then I identify the different variables. P is the principal. In this case, it's $20,000. So I write 20,000. R is the rate. Don't be tempted to write 9.5 like that. We need to write it as a decimal. And remember, 9.5% is 0.095. Remember that 0.9 is in fact 90%. Okay, so don't get confused there. That's an easy mistake to make. The next thing we need to do is the T, time in years. Okay, so T equals 5. Now it's a simple matter of putting them into the formula. So I equals 20,000 times 0.95. Oops, I did it as well. So that's an easy mistake to make. 0.9095 times 5 years, and your interest, if you put that into your calculator, 20,000 times 0.095 times 5, $9,500. So $9,500. So that's the amount of interest that you'll pay if you're paying 9.5% per annum using simple interest. The total amount to be repaid, remember, reading this line up here, the interest must be added to the principal to find out how much is to be paid back. So we get the principal, 20,000, plus 9,500, alright, equals 29,500. Okay, you must write a statement. Total amount to be repaid is $29,500. Okay, in the next video we'll just stop that one there. In the next video we'll look at compound interest.